What parenting advice would you provide to younger parents?
So I would say I was a young parent. I had my first child when I was 21, and I think you have to learn to accept that you have to really develop the rhythm of the child, and use the small windows that you have, and get very disciplined about that. But you also have to, I think, rope in the children into your life, and then you have to be careful of how you live, because everything they see is what they become. I mean, literally. We did a lot of studio work, as parents, and 3 of my children are like into music, either full-time or part-time. So they will do what you do, if you give them the opportunity to excel in that. But I think, it's also that, remind me the question.
What advice, what parenting advice would you give
Okay.
younger parents?
Younger parents, okay. So, I think it's important that you take your children along with you, so that you can, anything that you're doing, it can become a learning experience for them. I think if it's exercising, there are ways of exercising from even the youngest baby, of integrating that into your exercise, I think using every opportunity for learning also, because there's never a time to sit down as if you're a teacher and have a whole, schoolroom time. So I think it's really important that you see every opportunity for sharing, for talking, and I think that's sometimes in early childhood there's maybe a lack of information that you don't have to know how to speak as a child of 2 to be absorbing everything, So parents sometimes tend to think that is when the speech starts, that's when the major learning starts, but it's really not. It's from the earliest years, earliest moments. And so I would suggest, as young parents, to really, you're going to be busy, you're going to have competing expectations and demands on your time. So how do you just rope in the children in every aspect? And also you have to, I think, everything cannot be perfect. As parents, I think, the concern that your child is, going to be at risk or something, you need to always have people that you trust around you, because we know the dangers of sometimes trusting, where you think everything is okay and it's not. There's a lot of situations of incest, so I think you have to be very cautious and ask your children and teach them what you think is appropriate and inappropriate, so they are aware and that they are able to come to you. I think the most important thing about being a parent is being able to listen and to encourage dialogue, because the first thing children will do is go to someone else if you're not that person who will listen and who they can feel comfortable around. So I think a really important part of parenting is that listening and caring about their lives. So children can tell when you're faking it, or when you're just doing it because you should as a good parent. But when you're doing it heartily and really inquisitive about a child's day and life, and asking them about their friends and what happened and why they think something, they realize that you're actually interested in them as a person. And then I think it becomes more of a relationship than a duty.
Well, let me hear you say,